to interact with new vocabularies. So in this way, we are going to expand our vocabularies. And apart from that, we should try to listen more as much as possible, because when we are listening something, so we are able to improve our listening. Because for become
Yes.
very fluent and to become very good speaker of any language, first we have to become very good listener. If we are not good listener, so we cannot communicate with anyone.
Yeah.
Hi. Hello, are you there?
Yes, yes. Maybe it's
Okay.
network issues happen. Yeah.
No, actually I got some call, that's why it happened.
Okay. No problem. Okay, you can continue.
Yeah, so I was saying we should work on reading, listening, and writing skills, because when we are listening, when we are listening something like music in English and any podcast, speech, and interview, so we are going to learn some.
Yes, yes. You are visible and audible too.
Okay, hi ma'am, how are you?
Yes, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. What about you?
Yeah, I'm absolutely fine. Thank you for asking. So how is everything going on?
Yes, everything is good going. So yeah, this is our first meeting. So could you introduce yourself?
Yes, ma'am. First of all, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. My name is Reena Sharma. I'm from Rajasthan. I have completed my qualification in Bachelor of Arts, and nowadays I'm running YouTube channel name called Masum English Girl. That's all about me. Can you introduce yourself for me, please?
Yeah, sure. First of all, thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity. So my name is Priya. I'm from Maharashtra, and if I talk about my qualification, I have completed my post graduation, and now I'm a homemaker and a mother of two children. Right now, I'm enhancing my communication and as well as running my YouTube channel. That's all about me.
Okay, so when you started to learn this language?
Yes, I started. It's been completed 8 months right now,
So
and
would you like to give some suggestions to our viewers that how they can improve their communication skills?
yes, of course. See, in your initial days, it's very tough to learn this language. They are feeling nervous more and they are hesitated more. But in the initial day, you have to reading a lot and listening more. Listening is a very must if you want to learn this language, because in the initial stage we don't know how to talk in front of people. So you can listen more that time, and you can watch a content more. Whatever do you have in front of you, you can just you can watch, you can learn, and you can just talk in English every time. You can create around your that environment, because everyone has no environment. Every that is the main issue for that, because we are Indian. In India, we got very horrible, because we can't get that environment. So we are want to create own that So in initial this, you have to do at least 2 to 3 months. You can do this. Gradually, you can find a same partner like you who want to talk, and they are also beginner. So you can talk more and more with them. You can find the live partner if like you want to practice more. But initial this, you have to listen more, you have to write more, and you need to know basic grammar in your initial day. That is a more crucial.
Okay, yeah, I'm completely agree with you. If you want to get fluency in this language, so we should start to work on reading. Because when we are reading something, so that time we are going to be improve our pronunciation, and as well as we are going to interact with new vocabularies. So in this way, we are going to expand our vocabularies. And apart from that, we should try to listen more as much as possible. Because when we are listening something, so we are able to improve our listening. Because for become
Yes.
very fluent and to become very good speaker of any language, first we have to become very good listener. If we are not good listener, so we cannot communicate with anyone.
Yeah.
Hi. Hello, are you there?
Yes, yes. Maybe it's network
Okay.
issues happen. Yeah.
No, actually I got some call, that's why it happened.
Okay. No problem. Okay, you can continue.
Yeah, so I was saying we should work on reading, listening, and writing skills, because when we are listening, when we are listening something like music in English and any podcast, speech, and interview, so we are going to learn some new expressions in English, and we are going to learn some vocabularies so we can use when we are having conversation. And apart from that, we should work on writing, because when we are doing our writing practice, so that time we are emphasizing our brain to think in English, and it is very necessary to think in English, because nowadays we are learning new language, and if we are thinking in our native language and after that we are translating, so it's going to be create an issue when we are having conversation. We are going to take pauses to convert our native language to English. So what we can do, we should start to convert our thoughts in English, and it's going to help you a lot to get fluency in this language. So what do you think, if we I mean how we can train our brain to think in English?
Okay, yeah, right. Thanks for asking this question. I like this question more because yeah, that is the main problem is that our due to habitual, because we are very habitual about your native language, so it's very important, very difficult to think in our native language. But in my initial days, I'm talking about me. So that time also I'm habitual of my native language. So even I start thinking English. So no words come in mind in English. It's come in Hindi every time. So just that time I immerse all of things in reading, writing, and watching more content. And gradually what happened, it's habitual. I started thinking in English. It's magical. I don't know, even in my beginner day I'm trying more in thinking, but it's not works. But gradually when I start watching, reading, that is going to be easily I start thinking that time. It's an automatically it is did if you start other things like practicing speaking. So it gradually you thinking, no need to start thinking. It's very difficult. If you own, you can think by only your grab all things, you can get this, because we are very habitual about your native language. So that's
Yeah,
why.
I couldn't agree more with you. It sounds so crazy when someone say like we should try to convert our thought in English. But when we are going to do practice every single day, we are trying to emphasize our brain to think in English. So it's going to be our habit. And when it is our habit, so it's going to give lots of benefit to us. So always what we can do, we should try to emphasize and insist our brain to think in English.
Yes, yes, yeah, right. Yes,
Yeah, so you started your this journey before 8 months, right? So what kind of
yes.
things you are doing to learn this language?
Yeah, I already told you I started from reading
Yeah,
and
from the reading.
yes, yes,
Okay,
watching. I started also watching content, and that after 1 month or 2 months, I started speaking practice, because that
okay.
time
So
I
what?
have feel that it's time to find some partner, and I started talking. So I call who are YouTubers, and I call them. I started my practice, and I used to via video call. So I started this like, and it is very beneficial for me.
Okay, so would you like to suggest to some application where people can find a partner for speaking English? Because it's very normal that people say, I don't have environment and I don't have any partner with whom I can do my speaking practice. So would you like to suggest to them that with whom they can do practice of speaking?
Okay. So right now I'm also using CV app, because just I'm taking experience on that. And before that, I installed English speaking app. I have explained about Fluency and Joe's Dog. There are lots of apps. I just tried 1 month for every app, then I skip it, because yeah, in sometimes I feel like they are only beginner in the beginning part. We are talk like a same your introduction. Then they didn't know what I talk. They also beginner. So if I ask something, they are shut their mouth. So it will take too much time. And in between only we get free time is 20 minutes. It is very difficult to in 20 minutes how much we can talk, but it's not. We are just talking and wasting our time in introduction. So then I if someone is get affluent, so that time I engage with that app. Otherwise, I uninstall. And and you can see that an English speaking app is very beneficial for me. There I connect a lot of native speaker there. And they are also making group there, so that group is very beneficial. They are create a group, they are joined 4 to 5 members, they are talking on a topic, they give a native speaker topic. You can talk like 2 minutes, not 2 minutes. In 2 minutes you want to what talk, whatever your mind, without pausing. Without pausing you can start whatever in your mind, don't think, just you talk. So like that I am practicing there. And that they are very beneficial for me. And whatever I talking right now, only got from that app only. And always I'm saying that, and only for on that app. And the native speaker is from foreigner, and foreigner, do you know how they are talking, their fluency, their wording, their phrasal verbs, is very good, and very way, and their ways of talking, very good. So yes, that's why.
Exactly, there are lots of application available on Play Store, so we can install in our phone and we can take support of that for our speaking practice, as you mentioned before, like AC fluency and English
Mm,
speaking. But I have
yes.
experience about other application, that is high local application. In my initially level, I was using that application 10 to 11 hours in a day, and I was having very good time there. I was learning lots of things. I was interacting with people from across the world, and because of that today I'm able to speak. So that is wonderful application. If someone wants to find a partner, so they should try to install that application, like high local application.
Yes, of course. Yeah, okay. Shall we wrap up this call? Just
Yeah, sure. It was really nice conversation with you.
okay. Thank you.
Okay, bye bye.